Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. How are you doing today? I am here with another video, and this is a series that I have started on my channel, and it is called my top 5. These are my top 5 favorite products from high-end to drugstore. Okay, so I will be sharing with you how I feel about these products, what I think about them, and whether or not I would recommend them to you guys. Okay, so and just a side note, I am dry skin, so I really honestly wouldn't, I don't have the expertise to recommend products to you if you are of the oily skinned type. So I do apologize for that, but I am on the drier skin side, so these are products that are geared more towards dry skinned folks. Okay, so I just finished recording my top 5 high-end, and I am about to do my top 5 drugstore, which also includes skincare. My top 5 does not just include makeup, it includes skincare, body care, whatever. But for today it will be skincare and makeup. So speaking of the first, which will be skincare, this is the Garnier Skin Active Micellar Water. And this got a lot of hype when it first came out earlier this year in 2016. But I was already using the Bioderma, and I do like the Bioderma Micellar Water. But I think I found something that I like a little bit more, which is this one. It takes my makeup off like a dream. It makes my skin feel like it does make my skin feel like I literally washed it underneath the sink when I take off my makeup. But I don't just take off my makeup with this. I do have a shower and I do wash my face with face wash. So I highly suggest that you do that, even though this says you can you don't have to wash your face when you use this to take it off. I don't suggest doing that, just because there might be some stuff there, the dirt from the makeup could still be lingering on your skin. So I suggest that you go over with a face wash and thoroughly wash your face, do your skincare routine at night, just to make sure that you don't have any breakouts or anything like that to affect you later on. But I definitely recommend this, and I will definitely be repurchasing this once this one is finished. And it is the first bottle that I have bought. As you can tell, I bought it a long time ago, but I just started using it because the Bioderma took a long time to finish, about at least 6 months once again to finish. I mean, and the Bioderma is $30. This was about $10 or $12 Canadian. So this is 3 times less the price of the Bioderma, and it does a much better job, I believe, of removing my makeup and cleansing my face when I'm not ready to do my full skincare routine until it is bedtime for me. So yeah, definitely recommend this. Go get your hands on it. You won't regret it. The next thing is a foundation, and this foundation got so much hype on YouTube, and I understand why. This is the Maybelline Fit Me Dewy and Smooth. As I said, again, I have dry skin, So I try to get anything that helps me to look a little bit dewy, not overly shiny, but dewy. And this is for normal to dry skin. So if you're oily, I wouldn't recommend that. They do have the matte and poreless version of this foundation at the drugstore for oily skin. Um, if you're oily, I suggest go and grab that one, the matte and poreless Maybelline Fit Me foundation. But this one again reminds me of my Makeup Forever. It's not a dupe of the Makeup Forever, but it reminds me of my Makeup Forever foundation. It goes on very smoothly, and it applies like a dream. The only difference between it and the Makeup Forever is that this only lasts about 5 hours. Like, it doesn't last all day. It will start to break up after about 5 hours of wear, and then I feel like I have to powder my face in order just to not, for it to not break up as much or as quickly as it seems to be breaking up after about 5 hours of wear. So I suggest this is one that you would wear when you're just going to do errands and stuff, not when you're going out and going to be doing stuff for the entire day. Like, if you're going out for a good couple of hours, you can wear it, and then you can also wear it at home and then just remove it once it starts to break down, when you know that you're not going anywhere else. So I definitely recommend this from the drugstore if you're on a budget, and if you're not like just going out to do errands and stuff. I definitely recommend this one for that, but not for an all-night event or something where you know you're gonna be sweating, number one. And if you're gonna be out, again, as I said, after the 5-hour stretch mark, I don't recommend it to wear it after that, because it does start to break up a lot after the 5-hour stretch mark. But it is a great foundation from the drugstore. The next thing that I recommend from the drugstore, again from Maybelline, and as you can see, I have hit pan on this product because I totally use it. I just got the Makeup Forever one, and I've only used the Makeup Forever one twice. I bought that. I will link the Sephora haul where I bought it for my birthday. I'll link that as well. But I reach for this over the Makeup Forever setting powder, the foundation powder. It feels very, very soft, and it looks like that on my finger. If I swatch it on my skin, you will not be able to see it at all because, well, okay, you will be able to see it just a little bit. That's it swatched, and I am in the color 355 Coconut. So this is the color that I'm in, and this, I believe this is the last and final color they have in the line. I do wish that they would expand the range for the powder, like they have an expanded range for the liquid foundation. That's the only thing, that's the only downside to this setting powder from Maybelline, is that they don't have an expanded range of colors for deeper, darker skin tone. But 355 Coconut is my shade. This is what I use. And yeah, so I definitely recommend it. It does have good coverage. It covers, like, it does cover, and it does mattify the foundation a little bit, but not a lot. Like, there's not a lot of mattification, especially if you're dry skin. Your foundation will still look a little bit dewy underneath, and if you do like that dewy look, you will still get that dewy look underneath when you use this powder to set your face with the foundation. So if that's what you're looking for, not too dewy, just a subtle dewy, I suggest to get this powder to use as your powder to cover your foundation once you have finished applying your concealer. So go grab this. I believe this is also $10. Again, I will link it down below in the bottom bar for you to go and check out the price here in Canada. But I definitely recommend it. The next thing that I, without the shadow of a doubt, recommend is the LA Girl Pro Concealer. And it's their high definition concealer. I am in the color Chestnut, and this is not a dupe for the NARS, or it's not even close to the NARS concealer, because the NARS is a lot creamier, because this is a lot thicker than your average drugstore foundation. Like, it is very, very thick, so you do have to apply it very sparingly. The only thing that I don't like about it is the applicator. I haven't used it yet, so that's why it's still clean. I mean, I don't mind using it to apply under my eyes, but I just don't like how it feels after you start using it. When you use it the first time, it's great. I just wish that it had a doe foot applicator instead of the brush applicator. Just because, for sanitary reasons, I don't like that as much. But the product inside is what I want to talk about. It covers my dark circles underneath my under eye. But again, with this one, you do have to be very careful with how much of the product you use, because it can go on very cakey very quickly and look very thick and opaque, as though you're wearing way too much foundation. And again, I know because I have done it, and it has looked really terrible on me. So I just go in with a light hand with this concealer, and you will be fine. Like a very, very light hand with this concealer, and you will be fine. And it is only $4 at your beauty supply store. $3.99 plus tax, just above the $4 mark. Nothing can beat that price. You cannot. That is a price not to be beat. The fact that you can get a full coverage concealer for $4, really? Like, really? Come on now. So I definitely suggest this concealer. It's full coverage. It doesn't wrinkle up underneath my eyes. Again, only if you use way too much. Like, if you use you can go way too far with this concealer very quickly. So only use a little bit of it at a time and blend it out, and you'll be fine. But if you use way too much, it will start to ball up and look very cakey, and it just won't be a pretty look at all. But if you use a very light hand with this concealer, it will be an amazing concealer if you use a light hand. So, but yes, I definitely do recommend this concealer. And yeah, just go out and go grab this concealer. You won't regret it. The last thing that I have to talk about from the drugstore is this e.l.f. blush palette. And this is the e.l.f. blush palette in dark, for darker skin tone. I've heard that the lighter skin tone one is good as well, but I'm not going to go and get it because I know that it won't show up on my cheeks. It will take way too much work for me to work with the lighter blushes. But this dark one here, look at it. Look at those colors and look at how pigmented they are. See that? That's just this one right here. And this is the pink one. And I'm going to swatch them on my hands for you as well. So those are the first two colors that I just swatched right there. And then I'm going to swatch these two colors as well. And these blushes are great for fall. Like, you can definitely use these blushes. These are the other two. These two are these two swatches right here. You can definitely use these blushes for fall. They are great fall coverage blushes. And one of them actually is a dupe for Max Fever, and I believe it is this one right here. That's the dupe for Max Fever. I will be doing a dupes video right after this one with Max Fever, because I do have Max Fever and I am wearing Max Fever on my cheeks right now. Like, this is it right here. But this one is definitely a dupe for Max Fever. If you want Max Fever but you cannot get it, get the e.l.f. blush palette, because you can have Max Fever without paying the MAC price for Max Fever. And this entire palette was $6. And you get a lot of product in here for only $6. And this is 0.4 grams of products, 0.14 ounces. So 14 ounces or 4 grams of product for the entire palette. So that's about 1 gram each of product in here, but that's still a lot for $6. Even if my math is wrong, still you get 4 grams of product in this one palette for $6. Again, that's a price to not complain about. You're saving money and you're getting good quality pigmented blushes. Anyhow, guys, that is it for this video. I want to say thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed. Please leave a comment below on products that you like that are affordable, and I will go and check them out to see if I like them as well. Alright, so thank you again so much for watching. Don't forget to comment and subscribe to my channel for future videos, and I will see you in the next one. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. See you soon. Bye!